What's up, guys? This is Chris with VenomBaseballCards.com. Just to focus a little. You know what? How about if we just bring the camera forward a little and then tip it down? Yeah, it's a little better. Refocus real quick. Just like that. This is Chris with VenomBaseballCards.com. I was at the store the other day, and I know how hard it is to find Series 1 2010 because the jumbo boxes are so outrageous in price. So I picked up 6 blasters of it just to be able to refill my supply of 2010 Series 1. As everybody knows, these came from Walmart, so as everybody knows, Walmart, they have the black background. There's 2 packs of these. I'm not going to go too much into detail on all the base cards. I'll highlight some of the big name cards, but base cards are pretty much just going to go into a stack. I'm not even going to cover inserts too much, but the reason I still film the videos like this is because of the chances of pulling some of the crazy rare cards like printing plates or platinum border or 1 of 1. So those are still a pretty nice one to pull. I never have pulled a platinum, so it's not very likely to pull those good cards, but you never know when you're going to. Madison Bumgarner rookie card is somewhat significant, but it is just chewed up on the corner here. You probably can't see it, but if I put it against this background, you can see. Yeah, you can see that it's not pretty. But I'm sure it'll still benefit somebody because black backgrounds aren't exactly common. Well, they are, but they were in 2010. They're not so much now because people are all focused on 2011. Here's some regular cards. Reggie Jackson's a regular back. Ichiro is an original back. So I got an original back and the first pack of regular cards. Teixeira. There's some base. I'll leave the good ones out in a stack on their own. I'll kind of spread out the ones that I consider good. Yeah, you still can't really see them, but I'll figure something out. Chris is really sore today. I just finished my 2nd day at my new job, and I am out of shape. Simple base cards here. Nothing really super duper. David Wright, Turkey Red. Put those up there. Yeah, I'm not liking my angles here. I'm not getting a whole lot of view. I keep looking behind the camera here at the TV screen to see how this looks. I'm thinking about raising the camera up a little bit. We all know very well what Series 1 cards all look like, so there's no reason to rehearse those. I do like this Mauer photo with the grass kicking up, or the grass and the dirt kicking up as he slides behind him. I like that. It's a good photo. A lot of Joe Mauer fans out there. He's a pretty good ball player. The good old Prince Fielder bowling for Brewers photo. Pedro's obviously regular back. Code cards aren't going to do any good anymore. Probably a big reason for why people won't buy too many of these cards anymore is that a lot of the inserts you were paying money for aren't going to do you any good. Most people will probably just buy them for the patch cards. And I did factor the patch cards into my decision, and they ended up being the deciding factor, because the patch cards actually still do pretty well because these are older cards. The patch cards actually still do pretty well. Schilling's Bloody Sock, Johnny Mize, and Lincecum Gold. Yeah, the patch cards still do pretty well, and I compared 6 blaster boxes compared to 1 jumbo HTA box, and I came to the decision that there's probably going to be about 3 hits in an HTA box. And with this, I get guaranteed 6 patch cards, and I think I can make more off of the patch cards on eBay than I can off of the 3 hit cards if I get 3 crappy hit cards and they're nobodies that nobody wants. I would have been better off getting this, so that's what ended up, and I don't have to wait to get them. I mean, they're pretty much instant. I actually bought them a couple of yesterday, but I haven't been able to open them until tonight because I was so tired and so sore from trying to get into shape for this new job here. They've got me starting out on the back of the truck, so I'm doing the super hard physical stuff instead of driving. Robin Yount's a regular back. I'm sure most people are just going to want to see the patch cards here. And here's the first patch card. Not a bad one at all. Alkaline. Let me refocus that for everybody. I'm going to get it real close and refocus it. Yeah, look at that. Not a bad looking patch. As usual, the cards are nice and smooth and shiny on the front, and not a lot of, no real terrible looks on the back of the card, even though it's kind of a papery matte finish. It's not the glossy finish like the front, but refocus real quick. Get something down here to focus on. We'll do that stack next. And I'll focus on that. That brightened up, didn't it? I may not even release this. I may not even release this video. I may just chop it up. We got some black borders here. Nobody's. Well, there's an Ichiro black border. That's not horrible. It's a decent one. To share is the turkey red. The other pack of black border. Ha! That's funny. I got the this is the infamous 2006 Topps Alex Gordon card that was cut out. So some people ended up finding just the border in the pack. Some people found the cutout inside part with no border. It is a regular back, just so we all see that. They did this one in gold foil because it's regular back, and I think the original back they did in silver foil, like the original card. Another code card that isn't going to do me any good, and Matt Gammel's the last black border in there. That Alex Gordon card, they actually found one here not far from me in Round Rock, Texas. I believe is where that guy found it. And he got a lot of money for it too. Yastrzemski, regular back. Yeah, these base cards will definitely help me out a lot to have some good, a good chunk of Series 1 base cards. Again, I was running really low because I couldn't, I simply refused to pay $130 for one jumbo box of anything. Nolan Ryan and Zach Greinke. Legendary Lineage. It's not a bad one. I'm not trying to talk too much right now because I'm really tired, really sore, pretty burned out. By the end of the week, I'll be back to normal. I'll be back into shape, decent shape. Sandberg 83 tops, regular back. Pudge is going to be an original back because it's in the same pack, so obviously an original back right next to each other. Mickey Mantle, peak performance. Porcello is the turkey red. Ty Cobb and Curtis Granderson lineage. The insert pile is almost as high as the base card pile here. I'd say this one's got to beat by 7 cards maybe. I got 2 more of them over here, 2 more over here, so they're almost exactly the same. If I threw the patch on, it'd probably be taller. Now Melvin Mora, a lot of people knew that Melvin Mora had an error card. The photo on the back of this card is either going to be Melvin Mora from the shoulders up, or it'll be a full body photo of Adam Jones with a bat in his hand. Not many of them got out, but I ended up pulling 2 of them. This is the regular one of Melvin Mora, just a bust photo. Shoulders and up or chest up. It's considered a bust photo. Tyler Colvin, rookie. Fonzo Soriano, regular. Mulligan. One more pack and then another. I was going to say one more pack and then another patch card. But I started thinking. Ryan Braun, peak performance. Here's the patch. Might be able to squeeze one more box in here. I know somebody that'll like this one. Mark Teixeira. Actually, this is my second Teixeira card with this Yankees patch on it. One of them I sold to somebody, one of my buddies here, not too far away. Adam, I got another one. Check that out. So there's my second patch card. It's not a bad one. Teixeira is on fire right now, absolutely destroying the Tigers pitching. 3 home runs in 3 games, the first 3 games of the year. Man, I didn't even want him to come bad anymore. Tigers lost the first 2 games of the year to the Yankees. And then they won the 3rd one, and then they lost the first one against the Orioles Monday. Today's Tuesday, so they were off. Some more black borders here. Ricky Henderson, Carl Crawford, Pujols, ticket to Topstown. So the Tigers are 1-3 right now, and who would have thought that the Baltimore Orioles would have been 4-0 to start the season? I'm happy for them because they haven't done very well in a very long time, so it's great to see them doing very well now. I just wish they wouldn't do very well against the Tigers. They can do well against everybody else. And the Tigers, obviously at the beginning of the season, everybody's got their glitches in their lineups, and they're still trying to work out all the details. So obviously, out of 162 games, I'm not going to base the season on, or my expectations for the season on the first 4 games. But that's definitely a good sign for the Orioles to be busting out of the gates, winning the first 4 games of the year after being not very good for such a long time. I'm happy for the Nick Markakis and Adam Jones. Those guys have played really well, really hard for a long time, and just haven't reaped any rewards at all. Brad Penny did terribly for the Tigers in his start. There's a lot of disappointment that I've had in some of the new players. Victor Martinez has done pretty well. Really happy with his signing, but some of the other simple signings I'm not too thrilled with right now. I'll give him time just like everybody else will, and we'll see how it turns out. This is the infamous 327 Pujols error, where on the back it has him listed as an outfielder, because obviously they didn't change the graphic from whatever the previous card was loaded in the system. Stan Musial, regular back. Campanella. Might get another minute and a half on this card here, on this SD card round. I might have to stop it and download it. Nobody spectacular in that, or no spectacular cards. They might be spectacular players, but Duke Snider and Andre Ethier, legendary lineage. Seems weird to look at these cards again after not seeing them for so long. Luis Aparicio, regular back. Two more packs here. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Which one's going to happen first? Is the battery going to die, or is the SD card going to fill up? Dizzy Dean, legendary lineage. Euclid Gold, ticket to Topstown. Which one? I'm at 716 right now. The card said I had 17 and a half. I'm at 1716. Can I get them all in here? Taveras and Ethier. Here's the patch card right here. Let's see if I can get it in. Babe Ruth, yes. That's awesome. It might kill it on this one right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Babe Ruth. Card number 2 in the set. So I'm going to set this one out to the side. I'm going to cut the camera down and upload the SD card and charge the battery and kill some time, and I'll come back in and do the other 3 blasters that are still left here. See you guys in a bit.